Just over an hour ago, the St. Paul City Council voted to put two proposed tax hikes in front of voters. John Croman has more about today's action. John?
Yeah, they voted today at the City Council to put one election issue, one tax raising issue on the ballot in this coming city election in 2023, and another issue on the ballot in 2024. Even before these rough road signs started popping up on Shepherd Road, the city of St. Paul was falling way behind on street maintenance.
We should be reconstructing these arterials every 65 years. We're on currently a 124-year schedule. So that's, the road is twice its useful life.
Public Works Director Sean Kershaw says a 1 cent per dollar sales tax would raise $700 million across 20 years to reconstruct streets.
So Summit is an example of a street that hasn't been reconstructed in over 100 years.
But the St. Paul Chamber of Commerce points out a 1% sales tax hike will leave the city with the highest sales tax rate in the region at 9.8%. Here's Amanda Doer.
Being the highest in the state, definitely the highest in the region, and concerned that that makes us an economic outlier. We're bordered by a number of other communities where it would be just as easy to go into one of those communities to do your shopping.
The council okayed putting that on the 2023 city ballot, plus a resolution putting a property tax hike on the 2024 general ballot to pay for childcare. Maria Snyder, who runs Rainbow Child Development Center, was a leader in the Spark organization that campaigned for this.
We've come a long way with the state and with the federal government, but the reality is that nobody else is coming to save the day for kids in St. Paul. A local initiative is right-sized to fit the need and fill in the gaps for what this city needs.
Councilmember Mitra Jalali opposed it because she thinks there are better ways to accomplish the same goals.
This is not an action that I can support or a forum that I can support for raising funds for this. I believe that what we should be doing is using our annual budget authority, which currently exists and does not require a forum like an election.
So to recap, the people here in St. Paul are going to be asked to tax themselves twice in elections in the next 2 years. The sales tax for roads in November 2023 and the property tax for child care assistance coming up in 2024. Back to you.
All right. Thank you, John.